Up until this point in time, we've won every single game that we've played since I took over as the England manager. Now today I'm hoping to keep that run of form going with another 2 wins as we take on America and Wales in our second and third group stage games. All right, here we go then. So this is the lineup. Pretty much, I think it might be the exact same team that we put out last time. So we've got Ramsdale in goal, Chilwell, Stones, Reece James at centre back, Kyle Walker at right back, Rice and Bellingham in the middle, and then Foden, Mount, Sterling, and Kane up top. Obviously, everybody on the bench. Let's get into the game. Everybody's relatively happy with the lineup, and hopefully, this will be our second win in the tournament. Lovely job, all the England fans on that side. But that's the America fans, isn't it? If we're playing in red. Kyle Walker up the right, ball in. Sterling with the header. Foden manages to knock it back in, but doesn't come to anything. Out to Chilwell. That's the end of the starting highlight. Bellingham's booked already. Excellent. Lots and lots and lots of yellow cards being handed out. All the time. Seems to be every single game. Sterling puts the ball well over, switches it to Chilwell into the middle. Bellingham not able to get there. Mount, Foden. Oof. That's out, isn't it? Don't know how on earth we've not got something out of that. Picked up well by Reece James. America knocking the ball around as if they know how to play the sport. Don't be upset with me if there's any Americans listening. Kane to Stones. Back to James. Holding on to the ball quite nicely here. See if anything comes of it. Slips it through to Kane. Has a shot. Stefan in goal manages to save it. Sterling not able to keep hold of the ball there. Kyle Walker. Back to Sterling. Into the middle to Jude. Brilliant ball over to Mount. Not sure I would have taken the shot there myself. That was a bit of an interesting choice of header. Would have probably brought that down. Mount through to Sterling. As a crack, he's only gone and scored. Lovely job. 9 minutes in, 1-0 to England. Raheem Sterling beats Stefan at the near post. Lovely ball from Mount. How Sterling's managed to squeeze that through there, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to complain about it, obviously, but that's quite impressive. There's that thing again. The gap in our between our defensive line and midfield. I don't know if that's actually causing problems. Foden puts one across the box. 3 of them been booked already. We need to be careful here. Had a couple of red cards and that in my other saves now as well. A couple of double yellows, second yellow, sorry. Oh, Rice unable to recover the ball. They're tackling each other now. Walker to Bellingham, out to Sterling on the wing, puts the ball across to Mount. Mount tucks it away. Lovely. Mason Mount again. How good. He's been class, actually. He's been absolutely class in this England save. Some lovely play. Good ball over from Sterling as well. Mount manages to pick it up, hold it up well. Thought he might have been offside, but obviously not. 33 minutes in, 2-0. We're looking good here. If we can keep up this kind of pressure, easy win. Oh, they're through Balogun. Free kick given, he was offside. Got some decent players, the American side, to be honest. But for whatever reason, just don't seem to be putting it together at the minute. Back to Zimmerman, Carter Vickers, Stefan, hoofs the ball forward. Walker manages to get the head on it. Oh, somehow slips it through to Bellingham. Out to Mount. Oh, so close to having another. Off of the post. Back into the goal mouth as well. And Harry Kane's injured. Oh no. That is not good for our World Cup hopes. That is not good at all. Ivan Toney, I think. Just got a feeling. This is his first tournament for England. I feel like he's going to have, a bit about him. He's going to want that goal. Not that we necessarily need the goals right now, but that Kane injury is not good. Ivan Toney's almost put it in, but it's a touch and it's not managed to make it over the line. We're looking good. God, I hope that Harry Kane injury isn't too bad. I really do. It could be disastrous for our chances of winning the World Cup. Foden manages to pick it up. Hoops it forward to Toney. Can't quite get on the end of it. Walker out to James. These two connecting really well. Reece James done brilliantly in that centre-back role. Ivan Toney manages to get his head on it towards the bottom corner, but Stefan picks it up. We're all over him here. Deflected. Good hands from Stefan over the top of... Sure, that was. I thought it was Foden, but it wasn't. It was Foden's just there. Stones must have been. All over. Chilwell picks it up. Foden holding up the play. Passes back to Stones. Nice. Hold on to the possession. Over to James. Through to Jude. Sterling. Pops it through to Mount, who's on the break again. Oh. Is that a save? That is a save. Stefan's had a good game. Made a few saves, considering. John Stones with a big header comes off the outside of the post. But yeah, we will look to bring Walker off. We'll bring Trent on. I'm a little bit concerned about Chilwell, but we'll get him to ease off on the tackles a little bit. This Rice and Bellingham both on yellow card situation is concerning me. We don't really have too much going on in midfield. We probably will bring James Ward-Prowse on, and then we'll tell Bellingham to ease off tackles. That'll do for now, I think. Made 3 subs, got 2 left. Comfortably in control of this game at the moment. Wyatt and Ferreira have come on. Pulisic out to Adams. McKennie held up by the lads there. Wyatt. Oof. First touch of the ball has a shot on target. Mount's knackered as well now. Alexander-Arnold through to Toney to Mount. Mount's brought down in the box. He's calling for it, but he was offside. Wouldn't have counted even if it was a pen. All right, Mason Mount's knackered. I think we go with James Maddison. Maddison can play in that role, though. What we could do this. Shore ourselves up. I feel like Ben Chilwell's going to be fine there at left back. I don't think he's necessarily going to get sent off. Let's bring Grealish on as an attacking midfielder. Ball forward to Ferreira. Ramsdale manages to make the save. Ferreira was offside anyway. Comfortably in control of this game here. Comfortably in control. Here we are again. Ward-Prowse on the corner. Decent ball in. Nobody manages to get the head on it. Foden hovering around the outside of the box. To Chilwell. Back to Foden. Good ball in. Ivan Toney. How is that not gone in? How has that not gone in? Goal line technology. It's not in. It isn't in. But Ivan Toney, a couple of opportunities here he's been unlucky with. Sterling puts it in. Toney's gone and scored. Finally, Ivan Toney gets his goal for England. Lovely ball in from Sterling as well. Alexander-Arnold chips the ball over. Somehow Sterling beats his man there. Scally. Scally. Other way. Couldn't get there. Passes it across the goal. And Tony slots it home. Beautiful stuff. Raheem Sterling's had a cracker of a game. 10 rating. Madison doesn't come to the ball and then gets pinched by McKennie. Reina through to Ferreira. He's on. Ramsdale makes a lovely save. Good stuff. England looking good here. Now we just need to find out about this Harry Kane injury. Although we have got decent strikers to replace him. And a lot of our goals coming from other outfield players as well. So not a massive concern. Tony coming on, putting in a 7.3 performance. Sterling with a 10 out of 10 performance. Reece James and Stones solid at the back. Chilwell, well done. Got carded, but managed to keep his head, not get sent off. Let's get back out there and have a look and see just how bad this Harry Kane injury is. Kane expected isn't something that will rule him out of the World Cup. Expected to be out for just 2 weeks. Good news. Good news. At some stage, we're going to see Harry Kane back within this World Cup, which is great. Back in for the second game, then playing against Wales, obviously. Very similar lineup that we're going with. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, is my mentality here. We've had to make a couple of changes due to, obviously, Harry Kane's injury. So Calvert-Lewin comes in to start instead of him. Rice has been replaced by Ward-Prowse because Rice has had too many yellow cards, so he's suspended for a game. And same story for Chilwell. So Luke Shaw comes in at the back left position there. Let's get stuck in. Obviously, a couple of players missing from the bench because of those players being out. So nobody there to fill their position in the squad. Very confident that we're going to get the job done here today against Wales, though. Been playing really well. Obviously, we've played teams like, Denmark, France, and we've picked up victories. And now we're playing against teams. Good effort there from Mount early on. Now we're playing against teams like, Wales, Iran, America. Should really be a relatively easy group for us to get through. Which I'm fairly confident maybe after the 2 wins in the group we might already be through, but we don't want to give us any opportunity of not making it through. So a win here today is definitely something that we want to tick the box of. Good effort there from Sterling, but nothing seemed to come from it. Straight over the bar. Stones to Shaw. Ward-Prowse filling in for Declan Rice. Some big shoes to fill. Oof. Ramsey nicks it off of Luke Shaw, who's also got big shoes to fill. Lovely tackle by Bellingham. Walker picks it up. He's on the break. Manages to hold up the play. Passes it back to James. Just about keeps it in there. And Ampadu strips the ball away from Bellingham, I believe that was. Over to Shaw. We're definitely holding on to possession nicely, but I prefer us to do something with it. Only 10 minutes in, but we want to get as many goals tucked away as possible. Lovely job. Just as we say it, Mason Mount again. I don't think we've had a game that boy's not scored in, to be totally honest. Cracker of a player in Football Manager this year. But yeah, as I was saying, we want to score as many goals as possible here. Use these games against, on paper, weaker teams where we can build up some confidence going into the knockout rounds. And then hopefully go all the way to the final, win the World Cup. And another Ward picks up the ball. Boots it forward. Shaw collects it. All over the top. Calvert-Lewin's there. He's gone and slotted it in as well. Lovely job. Don't even need Harry Kane, do we? Got Calvert-Lewin. That was great. Lovely ball over from Shaw. And the run from Calvert-Lewin. Breaks away. Turn of pace. Slots it near post to the goalkeeper. Lovely job. 18 minutes in. 2-0. We're playing very well at the moment. Good football. It's funny, I'm seeing England win the World Cup a lot on Football Manager, actually. Recently see that they won it in my Man United save that I'm doing. Seen a couple saves on other YouTube channels where England have won the World Cup as well. Some that haven't. But England obviously touted to be a strong side this year in Football Manager. Mount, lovely holds up the play on the edge of the box. Out to Foden. all the way to the line and then tucks it back towards Sterling. Does get his head on it, but Ward makes the save. We're going to ignore that message again. I feel like that's come up in literally every time that you don't play with a DM in this year's game, you get that message. Ward's prowess, straight into the ball. And Ramsey runs off with the ball. End of the highlight. Aaron Ramsey, ironically, just been injured. It's unfortunate for Wales. That's a bad one. That'll definitely, if they make it through the group, that'll definitely affect the rest of their tournament. Bellingham booked again. He's going to miss the next game. Over the top to Calvert-Lewin. Manages to get the shot away, but it's blocked and goes out for a corner. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that means Bellingham will miss the next game for us. That's probably one too many yellow cards. Reece James tired as well. We will bring Tamori on at half-time, probably. Unless he can hold out. Looks like he's given everything. Yeah, he's just tired. He might get a little boost at half-time. Maybe we'll keep him on for a little bit. But he has played every game for us, so perhaps it is time to take him off and give him 45 minutes rest. Ball out to Shaw. Bombs up the left into Foden. Over the top to Sterling. Back for Calvert-Lewin. Goal for England. Is it offside for Calvert-Lewin? That's the question. It was close. I was uncertain, actually, when the pass went across. Oi, VAR was on our side. Lovely. We love VAR. Cheeky goal. Right, yeah, Reece James is still looking a little bit tired. And look, we're comfortably winning. So let's bring Reece James off. We'll bring Tamori on in his place. Swap him and Stones around. Stones can play as the ball playing defender. And then we'll probably make a couple of other changes as well. Bellingham looking a bit tired in central midfield there. We'll probably bring Maddison on into that role. Although Bellingham's probably out for the next game. If he gets another yellow card, he'll miss 2. So let's make a change there to sort of save our skin. We'll bring Rashford on as well. Put him on as an inverted winger on attack. And that'll do for now. Back into the second half. Calvert-Lewin starts us off. Back to Tamori. First touch of the ball. Great pass up to Walker. Walker trying to slide right through to Calvert-Lewin there. Didn't quite manage to make it all the way. Shaw with the throw to Mount. Back to Shaw. Does get the cross in. Long cross. All the way out to the other side to Walker. Sterling back to Walker. Ball back to Sterling. Lovely couple of 1-2s there. And the ball goes out for the corner. Press. Puts it in. Calvert-Lewin's got his head to it. Great save by Ward. And out for another corner again. We're all over him at the minute. Ward Price to take again. Ball in. Doesn't quite find Calvert-Lewin this time. Tamori picks up the ball. Walker floats one in. Rashford's there, but puts it wide. Some really good performances today. Tamori out to Shaw. Yeah, some really good performances today. The lads seem to be playing well. Only Ward Prowse that's having an average game. Everybody else is playing well. Sterling gets on the end of it. Tries to put it just on the very, very far side of the goalkeeper there. But again, out of play for a goal kick. Highlight after highlight after highlight in this game. There's a lot going on. Walker manages to snuff out the pass. Sterling back to Stones. Tamori over to Shaw. Rashford picks it up. Long ball over the top to Mount. Mount's in again. Lovely job, Mason Mount. What a player he's been for us. And he's now on his hat-trick. I won't bring him off. Not just yet. We are going to make some subs though. Got some tired lads on the pitch. Walker's knackered. We'll bring Trent on. Who else? Mount's on his hat-trick, so I won't bring him off. I'll bring John Stones off instead. Eric Dyer on for John Stones. He's getting tired. Thought about taking Mount off, but not when he's on a hat-trick. May as well leave him on. See out the game. Hopefully he's not too tired for the first knockout game. All in from Ward-Prowse. Back post, nobody able to get on it. That's near enough the 90 minutes done. Only 2 minutes added time. Alexander-Arnold slots it through. Rashford manages to pick it up. Ball into Mount, but he can't quite get there. Wales managed to deal with the threat. Lawrence is now at the right-hand side. Pulls it back. Williams into Levitt. Ward-Prowse steals it. That final ball wasn't good enough, was it? But Calvert-Lewin and Maddison between them managed to get the ball back, and Sterling has buried it. 91st minute. 5th goal of the game. Solid England side. There it is. 3rd win out of all 3 group stage games that we've played, and the lads are on fire. Calvert-Lewin replacing Harry Kane, who's obviously injured, with a 9. Sterling on a 9.4. Last game he had a 10. Some really, really good performances all around the ground there. We're looking very good for this World Cup. So there we go. Another great couple of wins there from the lads, and we are officially through to the 2nd round of the World Cup. The knockout stages are upon us, where we will be taking on the Netherlands. If you enjoyed that video, please do drop a like. And if you want to see some more, don't forget to subscribe.